So welcome back to the Impact Arena here in Bangkok. Well, actually we're about 40 kilometers just north of central Bangkok. But it's a beautiful venue and we've seen some wonderful badminton, and I'm sure all badminton fans, myself included, absolutely delighted that we've got 3 tournaments in 3 weeks here in the Thai capital. So 5 quarterfinals already been completed. There we are. All started with the number 1 seeds, the home favourites, Puavaranukroh and Thairat Thanachai, in the mixed doubles, beating the Olympic silver medalists. Then Cho Tien Chen, the defending champion, beat the young Malaysian Lee Si Jia in 2 straight games. Mixed doubles was 3 games, but it was a little disappointing, wasn't it, in the 3rd game. But the 2 left-handers, Seo Seung Jae and Che Yu Jung, coming through in 48 minutes in the end. Then it was women's doubles, and quite frankly the number 4 seeds, Kim So Young and Kong Hee Young, just too good for Birch and Smith from England. But what a sensation in the men's doubles, with a pair promoted from the reserve list, the reigning World Junior champions, Kanando and Martin, beating the Olympic bronze medalists, and of course the English pair were winners of the recent Denmark 750 event. Well, that's what we've got coming up, and we're starting at the second 5 quarterfinals with men's doubles, and it's the number 6 seeds Li Yang and Wang Chi-Lin up against the winners of the Thai Masters 300 last year, Ong Yu Sin and Teo Yi from Malaysia. Then we'll have women's singles, and Tai Su Ying, the world number 1, up against Michelle Lee, the 4-time Pan Am champion. Then it's another women's singles, and the 18-year-old sensation from Korea, An Si Young, up against the 2-time former champion Ratchanok Intanon, who's actually been in 4 finals here at her home event. Men's singles will follow that, and Victor Axelsen, the former world champion and world number 1, but reigning All England champion, will take on the Asian Games gold medalist Jonathan Christie, beaten finalist here at the Thailand Open 4 years ago. Then we'll finish with another women's singles, and both players looking to reach a first ever Super 1000 semi-final. The 3-time beaten finalist Busanan Ongbang of Thailand up against the European Games gold medalist Mia Blichfeld. So what a lineup we've got. It really is so much to look forward to. Well, as you can see, the top half of the draw has been decided in the men's doubles. Go Vi Shem and Tam Wee Keong, the Olympic silver medalists, safely through in that all-Malaysian affair. And as you've just watched, Kanando and Martin coming through against the Olympic bronze medalists.
On court 1, men's double quarterfinal, Li Yang and Wang Chi-Lin from Chinese Taipei.
So here come the number 6 seeds, Li Yang and Wang Chi-Lin.
Versus Ong Yu Sin and Teo Yi from Malaysia.
All England semi-finalists, the pair from Chinese Taipei. And the Malaysians, Ong Yu Sin and Teo Yi. Independent players now. And when they won the Thailand Masters last year, they beat Wang Kai-siang and Yu Cheng in 3 games in the final, and that was actually their first title for over 3 years. First title since they had turned independent. In fact, they turned independent in January, early January, and late January they were winning the Thailand Masters, so obviously something spurred them into action there. So our umpire for this one, he'll conduct the toss of the coin, Wayana. This will actually be the second meeting, as you can see, between these 2 pairs. The only previous meeting was in the 2nd round of the All England Championships last year. And with Wang Chi-Lin and Li Yang going through to the semi-final, they must have won that 2nd round encounter. 21-19, 21-16, as you saw. Well, I had the pleasure of watching the number 6 seeds in their first round encounter against the European champions Kim Astrup and Anders Rasmussen, which was a repeat of the 2020 Spain Masters final, where the pair from Chinese Taipei got revenge over the Danes, and I thought they were looking very, very sharp. Li Yang is 25 years of age, born in Taipei, and he and his partner are currently at number 7 in the world, which is their highest world ranking. In fact, 17 weeks before the ranking was frozen. Incidentally, he also reached number 7 in the world with his former partner, Li Zhehui. So to Wang Chi-Lin in the background there, he's also 25 years of age, but he'll turn 26 next Monday. So that's 3 days' time. He's been number 4 in the world with Chen Hongling, who's here as his coach now, and with whom he also won the bronze medal at the 2018 World Championships. Looking to reach a second semi-final here, because he was actually in the mixed doubles semi-final 3 years ago with Li Chia-sin. And there you can see their first round match, the one I was talking about, and then in the second round played against Jonko and Kedren, who had been promoted from the reserve list. Both of their matches, as you saw, under 40 minutes and in 2 straight games. So to Ong Yu Sing, who is 25, but he also will have a birthday this month, 30th of January to be precise. From the ancient city of Malacca, he and his partner went up to their career high of 15 on the 17th of March last year, and after those rankings published on that date, they were then frozen, the rankings, so 1 week before the rankings were frozen. 27 years of age, Teo Yi from Mua in Johor, and they're making their second appearance here as a pair. They reached the second round the last time this tournament was staged in 2019 before losing to Go Seung-hyun and Shin Baek-chul. And as you can see, they had a marathon match. It was a thrilling match. You may have enjoyed that with us, actually, against Arjun and Kapila. They were 18-20 down in the deciding game. They had to save 3 match points before eventually winning 24-22 in a match just shy of the hour mark. So our court officials were Yana, as I was telling you about, and Doruni Masongpong from Thailand.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Li Yang and Wang Chi-Lin, Chinese Taipei. And on my left, Ong Yu Sing and Teo Yi, Malaysia. Teo Yi to serve to Wang Chi-Lin. Go for play.
So the Malaysians unseeded nearest to us, getting this quarter-final match underway against the number 6 seeds, Li Yang and Wang Chi-Lin. Now, Steve, I was mentioning that the Malaysians lost in the second round the last time this tournament was played, but we ought to take note of the first round win that they had in 2019, because they beat Mohammad Hassan and Hendra Setiawan in 3 games in that first round encounter 2 years ago. Came from 9-14 down, saved a match point, and beat the highest ranked pair in the tournament now. And now the reigning world champions.
Yeah, that's a very unusual stat there, because when you're down 9-14 against the Sun Sechuan, you normally don't continue in the tournament, but coming back shows that there's some class to these 2 players here. They shouldn't be underestimated.
No, stormed through their second round match yesterday against Philip and Ryan Chu from America. Just 22 minutes. fact, I was talking, wasn't I, Steen, yesterday about the average match time in the last 16.
Yeah, that was below 30 minutes.
Below 30 minutes in the bottom half of the draw, but in the top half of the draw, it was 47 minutes for the 4 matches.
Ah.
Oh, that's well worked.
I think it's difficult to conclude too much from the match time, because it can be a little bit hit and miss, as we've had withdrawals in the tournament, and then sometimes the matchups are very even, 2 unseeded pairs that match each other really well, and sometimes they're quite uneven with a big difference in playing strength between the 2 pairs. But we have seen rather short matches the last 2 days. The first day they were significantly longer. Playing conditions have gotten better, in my opinion.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
I think we are seeing some good badminton. You don't have to take too much into account the shuttle speed or the drift. There's a slight drift, and that's perfectly normal. So I think we have good conditions here in Impact Arena.
Yeah, that's lovely movement there from the tall man on Yusin.
And it'll be his first tournament here in Impact Arena, whilst his partner TPE, he was selected for the Malaysian Thomas Cup team back in 2018, but Ong wasn't selected. Instead they selected Aaron Cha from a combination of Cha and Yik at that time. So they played a scratch pair. So Tio has played it before.
Oh, he's run off to get a new racket. He's back. Oh, I'm amazed that the Malaysians weren't able to exploit that. Well, of course they won the point, but look, there he goes. They hit it straight back to Li Yang. Yeah. Just making sure he got the angle there with his backhand. Steen, I was saying that I was impressed with the pair from Chinese Taipei, Li Yang and Wang Chi-Lin, when they played against the Danes. I don't know whether you caught any of their match yesterday against the Thai pair, new Thai pair.
No, I didn't see that match, but I agree with you. They played really well against Astrup and Rasmussen.
Yeah, nice change of pace.
They were very consistent. Compared to the previous match against Astrup and Rasmussen, I noticed that Wang Chi-Lin was playing significantly better.
Thank you.
Favorite position.
7.
The Malaysians with Ong at the back court and Tio covering the front. Oi, that's a great shot.
Oh, just long. Always challenging.
Yeah, I think it was long.
I thought it was long too. I'm surprised at the challenge, but you never know. We're even further away from that back line than the Malaysian players are. All right, a little bit of trickery, almost top spin on that shuttle. That's way long.
Yeah.
It's a wasted challenge.
Challenge unsuccessful. One challenge remaining. Service over. 8-9. Play.
Looked a little either nervous
9
or lackluster there. TPE.
Oh goodness, there was indecision there from Ong Yu Sin.
10-9.
Good shot.
Oh, that's lovely, isn't it? Do you know, Steve, when I was watching that previous match called by Paul and Morton with Ellison Langridge against Canando and Martin, I did wonder whether the drift had changed slightly again, because it seemed that they were able to move their opponents, either pair from the far side of the court coming towards where we're looking down right now, and be able to keep the shuttle in quite nicely.
Yeah.
That's a delightful block, isn't it, from Li Yang. Nice way to go to the mid-game interval with the 1 point advantage.
我哋拍拖同當表演嘅時候，如果自己要壓很深，就比如说3码有点要抓下一板，就他有时候给你很高的，你都想按深，他一会反击。很多没有控好的时候，当防守就超到一拿前面，不要说在后面等，你要再这样打。证据跟进吗？不知道，什么意思？
20 seconds. 20 seconds.
Who's doing their coaching break?
I don't know, was it Go Liu Ying perhaps?
I think it may have been.
11, 10.
I think they're working together. These independent players that still have Super 1000 World Tour level, Go Liu Ying, Champing Sung, Go Bishem, Tan Wee Kyung, and these two players here, and from what I've heard, they've just hired, at least the mixed double has hired Chi-Lin Hui.
Ah, I was reading that too.
Who was just let go by the Badminton Association of Malaysia.
Missed it.
Service over. 11, 12. Victory.
I like the thought process. Change of pace, slicing across the feathers of the shuttle.
Okay, thank you. Off.
Well, the pair from Taipei really have enjoyed huge success since they formed their partnership at the Spain Masters last year.
Service over.
Finals, not last year, 2019.
12.
6 finals, winning 4 titles. And you had a great stat the other day about how many titles they won in the first few tournaments. I think it was 3 titles in 4 finals.
Was
in
it?
their first 6 tournaments together.
I think it's your stat, Jill. I only knew they were entered into 7 tournaments in a row.
Yeah, you're right, it was Go Li Ying on the coach's bench. Well, whatever she said to them, it's worked.
Thank you.
Seems like his timing was a little off there, which supports your theory, Jill, that drift might have changed a little bit. Normally he's got really, really good attack, Wang Chi-Lin.
That's a nice shot. Yeah. That defensive shot from Wang Chi-Lin, turning the momentum of the rally.
14-all.
That one.
Service over.
Well, nothing to choose between them at the moment. It's really all a case of who's getting on the attack in the rally, isn't it, Steen?
Exactly. I rewatched the second game of the Danes versus Wang Chi-Lin and Li Yang, and it was all about attack. It was all about the service situation, the third and fourth shot. Who got the initiative there? The pair who got the initiative almost always won the rally.
Service over. 15-all. Play.
Ooh, that's a miss. From
16, 15.
I could imagine they would be a little bit nervous. On Teo, there's a lot of good ranking points at stake here, as well as prize money.
This is a good one.
Excellent.
What a good smash.
And the Malaysians are matching Wang and Li a little bit better in the flat game after the service situation than I thought the Danes did 2 days ago. And that could ease some of the pressure in the service situation.
Yeah, that rally just emphasised your point, Steen, didn't it? It was an excellent return of serve. And because pressure was applied on the return of serve from that moment on, the pair from Chinese Taipei were always on the attack.
Service over. 17-all.
One of the solutions is for the Malaysians, is to put it below the tape to the tall man Wang Chi-Lin here.
that could be costly.
Yeah,
17.
2 fairly easy points for the Malaysians.
Service over.
You were talking the other day, weren't you, about his speed at the front of the court, Li Yang.
And he takes some chances once in a while, or rather very often, and they're often across from where the shuttle is, if it's on the back court or far below the tape on the opponent's side.
Yeah, that's well worked.
19, 18. Play. Oh, change started.
Well, that's interesting. Initially, the number 6 seeds didn't want to change the shuttle. Umpire had a look at it and said, yes, it's out of shape. Change it. Now, the only reason they'd want to play with a out-of-shape shuttle is if they psychologically believe they've got a winning shuttle, having won the last point.
Or if it's
Service over.
got a little bit of a different
19.
speed, if it's out of shape, maybe it's a little bit faster. If they're playing up against the drift, they might want to a little easier. It could also be have become slower if it's gone a little bit what's it called, a little bit fluffy.
Yeah. So
but that would be
20.
the opposite way around
Game
if they're
point.
playing with the
19.
drift.
yeah. So the game point opportunity is with the Malaysians. Oh, that's well saved. That is well
Service
saved.
over. 20. Oh.
Oof.
Oi, that's a challenge.
Yes, definitely challenge that.
On you see challengers call out.
Well, I can tell you Wang Chi-Lin has practiced his serve handing the shuttle back. He obviously thought it was in as well. Here we go. Oh no, it was out. Good call, line judge. My goodness, that's sharp.
Challenge unsuccessful. No challenges remaining.
No challenges left, and having just saved the
Service
game
over.
point, the number 6 seeds
21.
have a game point opportunity
20.
themselves.
Okay, that's good.
Good rally. Oh! Once again, it was a nice idea from Li Yang.
Service over.
Oh,
21.
execution
Oh.
not to match.
Good defense from Wang and Tiu, and I wonder if that could provoke a couple of errors from the Chinese Taipei pair in the duration of the match, because they feel they have
Thank
to
you.
do a little bit more in their offense.
Notices that there's something wrong with his racket. Wang Chi-Lin. What was he
Service
trying to do
over.
there? Ong Yu-sin.
22.
Not the
21.
moment to try a trick shot. He was committed to the forehand defence. That's the only thing he could do.
Under quite a bit of pressure, was he?
This time the change of pace on their second game point opportunity. The number 6 seeds Li Yang and Wang
First game
Chi-Lin
won by Li Yang
close
and
out the
Wang
opening
Chi-Lin,
game, having
23,
survived
21.
a game point against them. Yeah, that's lovely, isn't it? Super final shot.
And cool of Li Yang to do it again after he missed on the previous game point.
他都知道你在干嘛，所以他马上就被你打开。所以你变得你打完之后马上
可以骑到下一个球。
23-21 in 21 minutes.
点，慢慢的第二个抓，第三颗勾，还有你队长那点子一样，然后所以
他会加力，恐惧的话你可以高打，你不能话就因为他们两个一防守了，很冷不停上来，你要注意一下。然后我开始在这里拦嘛，现在你可以配合一个长盖一盖了，你就直接放。这个打到起灵的时候，注意他你要什么？你注意你后面的人跟上，这个你看。
直接滑，你去做一点变化。
对，那个变化就让它然后你后摆都不要削太长，然后你就掉切球就往后。注意他发接法。
Excuse me, the young service. Thank you. Yeah.
Got 1, 20 seconds. Got 1, 20 seconds.
So when an opening game's as close as that, do you as a coach focus on some small thing that might make a big difference, or do you know you've pretty much got it right that they were so close that they could have easily won that?
They could easily won it. It depends a little bit on the players, also on the matchup situation. Is it a game that they really hope to win because they felt like underdogs, or are they confident? Am I confident that I have an idea of what the game plan could be so that they can execute it and so on? So there's a lot of variation into that, a lot of factors to think about. And I've often gotten it wrong.
Service over. 1 off.
Yes, but you always learn from your mistakes, and players need to do the same, and of course they do, and an awful lot of them do, but
sometimes it's easier to see it from outside, and I always felt that it was really good to go through the video together with the players and point it out for them. It's very difficult to explain it verbally without having anything to illustrate it with.
yeah.
That's well played.
Service over. 2, 3. Service over. 4, 2.
Head hanging a little bit with the TPE there. I don't like the side of it because I think it's been reasonably consistent throughout the match so far that he's not been totally comfortable from his body language to judge.
Service over. 3, 4.
doesn't hit a lot. I don't think he can. I don't think he has full power smash to.
3.
Some sort of shoulder injury or something that's holding him back.
I think so. Okay, that was also a very, very good lift. That was all the way on the backcourt, but compared to the other things I've seen, I would at least, if I were Cheng Hong Ling, I would look out for whether Teo is firing full power. He's not.
Rotational play. Oh my goodness. Trying a bit of trickery there. Teo Yi.
And now I start thinking about the first round match against Mr. Arjun and Dhruv Kapila, where they just won it narrowly in the third game, which is an odd result for me. I would expect the Malaysians to be a little bit ahead of the Indians there. Then they played the Chu in the second round and got a reasonably easy win. So there's nothing that doesn't support that he could have a shoulder injury to you.
Well taken off the top of the tape there by Wang Chi-Lin.
Service over. 7-4.
Well, the Malaysians need to be careful here, because I feel that things could just slip away from them unless they really make an effort now to halt the number 6 seeds.
That's the game where they have a chance. That's what they need to do. Play that flat game, the positional game, and see if they can outmaneuver their opponents, score some easy points, get them nervous, put it below the tape to Wang Chi-Lin, hope that they can make him create some mistakes and some points for them. And then when they have the attack, they've got to get it switched around so that it's Teo at the net and Ong Yu-Sin at the backcourt. But I'm not even sure that he can finish it off at the net with a with the fast-paced overhead shot. Teo Yi.
Wow. Oh dear. Service error, followed by service error.
6-8.
That was Wang Chi-Lin's second service error. That's way long, way long.
And well played by Ong Yu-Sin, because he doesn't play the net sharp and moves forward. He plays it a little bit into the court, so the Malaysians stay side by side.
Service over.
Dear me.
9-7.
Service practice on Monday. All four of you.
Yeah.
Play.
Oh, that's a bit cheeky from Yi.
Service over.
That was the best smash we've seen from him so far.
9. Teo.
What, the fresh air one?
No, sorry. No, that would be mean. That would be, I might be sarcastic, but that's too much in my opinion. No, he had something that was a reasonable smash. Yeah, I can see the misunderstanding there. Sorry for that. I'm glad you pointed it out, Jill. Otherwise,
just your sense of humour. I just thought, my goodness, Steve, what are you saying?
Yeah, that was. I apologise if anybody perceived it like that. That was unintentional.
That's a great shot. And to the mid-game interval
11,
with a
8,
3-point
interval.
advantage. Li Yang and Wang Chi-Lin. Look at that. And he's moving forward as well to cover the net area. Whipped it across court. Excellent play.
在配球的地方，然后路线去注意，因为你在3号发现这个都这样子高一点，这样子或者这左边右边都可以。然后如果你看的话，右手先这边你们要压很重，就压深一点，或是直接倒。
只要打半腰。
对，半腰先扫，
刚好我在这个位置。
开掉就是打半腰，然后压完直线都准备前排队抓底线，让其实
Quarterfinals,
要打在压过去，
Quarterfinals,
然后防守不看需求。然后玉在攻，曲球，然后压他，给他一点，不一定要很大力。
11-8.
Well, it may only be a 3-point advantage for Wang Chi-Lin and Li Yang, but somehow, Steen, I sort of feel that they're beginning to sort of impose themselves on this match.
Yeah. I totally agree.
12-8.
From the start of the second game, it's looked like Wang Chi-Lin and Li Yang all the way.
That's a nice shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, well worked.
Excellent play.
Yeah.
Service over.
They need that sort of urgency, don't they, in
They
every
do.
rally now.
They do.
When Wang Chi-Lin gets a short left, he's lethal.
13.
They're too strong in the attack then.
Dear.
14.
Well, it's a good serve from
9.
Li Yang, but that's what I call a soft point. I think when you're down in a match like this, you've got to make your opponents play the shuttle.
Break string. Chi-Lin. I think he did.
Yeah, off he goes. Good rally. Best rally of the week so far.
Oi,
Clever.
clear.
Clever. It's the longest rally of the match so far by some margin, isn't it? Oh yes, excellent
Service
rally.
over. 10-14.
Here he goes off. It was almost so long a rally that you forgot that it was in the beginning of that he broke a string on Chi-Lin.
Yeah.
It also seemed like the shuttles were a little bit slow as well.
Yeah, I
Women's
thought that.
double quarterfinal. Chang
Could be
Yina
another
and
reason
Kim
why
Yi-rin from
TO is holding
Korea.
back a little bit, simply no
Players on court.
use in wasting power if he doesn't feel like he can get through
Lee
with
So-hee
his
and Shin
smashes,
Sung-chan from Korea.
even if his shoulder should be okay.
Yeah.
Umpire. Latif Jauhari
Well,
from
I think
Indonesia.
that 62 shots is one of the
Service
longest
serve.
men's doubles
Mansoor
rallies you and I have
Rashid
seen
from
from the tournament
Iran.
so far, isn't it?
Yeah, I think we've had one or two
Play.
that has been close.
In the men's doubles.
Yeah, I think we had on day one,
Okay.
but I can't remember exactly which match it was.
Yeah. You know, it's not just the angle and power of Wang Chi-Lin's smash. The number of times when he smashes that he forces what I call a weak reply, one that his partner can then intercept. It's very, very good placement, time and again.
It's a good spot by Chen
11,
Chinese Taipei team that these two would fit together, that Wang Chi-Lin would be able to hit hard and steep and thus create opportunities, and that Li Yang could follow up on those with his speed and eye for the game on the front court.
15.
Yeah. Well, the disguised drop shot there from TOEE absolutely played to perfection. Oh my goodness. Oh, another clear in men's doubles.
A slide smash.
Oh, he's broken his strings.
Yeah, he doesn't know what to do.
Oh, you said thought about running off to change his racket.
16-12.
In the end, decided against it. Here we go. He's thinking about it there.
Players on court.
Oh, that's all right. You know, I know this is our first match scene, but I'm getting more and more convinced that the lengthways drift is going in the opposite direction, the way it was on day one.
Yeah, you could say that, but then why is Chinese Taipei pair having such a problem killing it from this side here? So I think also there's something about the speed of the shuttles.
Okay.
But or the Malaysians have a really, really good defense. It could be actually all three.
Yeah.
All three things.
Thank you.
I'm thinking this is, if we get to have Olympics this year, then Wang Chi-Lin and Li Yang, that's basically a pair that you don't want to play. Because if they have the right day, they're really, really lethal.
Yeah.
18-13.
3 points away from a second consecutive Super 1000 event semi-final. Having been semi-finalists at the All-England Championships last year.
14-18. Fifteen, 18.
That's now or never for
Yeah.
Wang and Teo. He's having trouble serving.
Yeah, it's certainly not helping their
Service
cause, is
over.
it?
No.
19-15.
Pushed it wide. Match point opportunities for Li Yang and Wang Chi-Lin.
15.
And that's it. First time of asking. And that was a good performance once again by the number 6 seeds Li Yang and Wang Chi-Lin. 2 straight games survived that game point in the opening game.
Wang Chi-Lin, 23, 21,
when 19-20 down. But victory in the end, 23-21, 21-15 in a match lasting 41 minutes.